From the land of Wilt and Kareem and Magic, it's Los Angeles, California and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams.
And Ed, when you think about greatness, you think about this franchise has 16 titles. That's the second highest number in the NBA, but they're making the right moves to hopefully get to 17 soon.
Let's see if this Lakers franchise can recapture the glory. We're ready to go in this one. Golden State controls the tap. Curry to Russell. To Thompson. Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot two.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First try, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship. Oh! He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Danny Green. To Kyle Kuzma. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Curry with the basketball. They trail by 1. To Russell. Curry to Thompson. Stephen Curry with a look. Cousins there for the rebound. Across the timeline comes James. Leads 1. Trying to cash in. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Thompson. To Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Danny Green matched up with the 2-time MVP. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
To Russell. Two-point shot for Curry. Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Draymond Green pins it. And 2 for AD.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. To Thompson. has a chance. Shot by Thompson misses.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Anthony Davis lets it go. And the rebound cleared by Thompson. Curry into the front court. They're down 3. Thompson to Green. Screen coming to Russell. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
James into the front court. His team up by 1. Cleaning the offensive glass. Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Has a look. Now a shot by Thompson, no good. No good. He couldn't get it to drop. Horn sounds ending this first quarter of play. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
And a putback slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson to Curry. Probing the defense. Curry. From the outside, no good. LeBron into the front court. Leads 3. LeBron James. 3 for 6 now.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Russell to Green. Curry can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Danny Green to James. Trying to cash in. LeBron James. 4 out of 7.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Curry to Thompson. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Russell to Green. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Kuzma sizing up Draymond Green. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Curry. Off the mark. No good. Los Angeles has the basketball. James. Green always looking for the steal. To Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Curry into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Here comes the screen. Curry to Russell. Five to shoot for Golden State. Russell with a shot, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Danny Green to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Russell into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Here comes the screen. D'Angelo Russell. It's Cousins with the rebound. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. So far, it's been all Lakers.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Warriors have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Field goals.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a terrible job of adjusting to the flow of the game. They're also lacking effort in their execution.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. LBJ with it. To Davis. Danny Green. To James. Knocks it down from mid-range. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Kuzma to James. They go down to Davis. It was right there.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Curry. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. LBJ has it. Here comes the screen. James to Cousins. Willie Cauley-Stein with a piece. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. To Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Hey everyone, check this out. The first 1,000 fans in our next home game will receive a free team poster. Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win. Hey, switch that down.
Curry to Thompson. Curry to Russell. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Shot by Russell off the mark. LeBron with it up top. The lead is 15. From long range. Off the mark. Curry to Russell. Fires the 3. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Shot from the lane won't go.
1 minute remaining in the third.
Curry to Thompson. Steph Curry against Cousins. Thompson to Curry. 5 seconds to shoot. Curry. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. James here against Steph. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Russell to Thompson. 4-3 and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Across the timeline comes James. They lead it by 14. To Cousins. And he'll head to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
That's his second.
DeMarcus Cousins, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. Misses the first. Oh, he missed them both. 20-footer at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete with the Lakers in command. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
James to Davis. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Russell with it up top. Trailing by 14. Thompson to Russell. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Missed the foul shot. Warriors basketball. Steph Curry sizing up Cousins. Has a look. Steph Curry now 3 for 9.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
James takes aim at Steph Curry. They work it down to Cousins. Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Russell into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Cauley-Stein to Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell. Short jumper off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 3 for 7. Here's Curry with it up top. Trailing by 15 to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Steph Curry in a matchup with Boogie. To Russell. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Curry at long last. He missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, providing he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it. Make him think about it a little bit more.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second one as well. Curry with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
LeBron James with the rock. Rebounds brought down by Cauley Stein.
Watch the cutter, man.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
James into the front court. His team on top by 8. And he's going to the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. Curry into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Knocks it down.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
LeBron James takes aim at Steph Curry. To Danny Green. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma. Not that time. Gets it in the left corner. Curry. And he buries it.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
And now they'll wrap him up with the intentional foul. That'll be free throws with 16 seconds left.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Now they get the intentional foul. And this one not over yet. 2 huge free throws coming up in a 2-point game.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Now they get the intentional foul. And this one not over yet. 2 huge free throws coming up in a 2-point game. LeBron James, at the line for 2 shots. He's shooting 44% in the contest. first one, count it. And he makes them both. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Twenty-footer at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one by 4. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got the win in a close game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Warriors just couldn't close this one out. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
The chosen one put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.